Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to today's cryptocurrencies update for Wednesday, December the 4th, 2024. I don't really have a fancy introductory slide today. I didn't feel that creative for it, though all is well, just didn't feel for it. And here we have our Elliott wave, and we believe most cryptocurrencies are somewhere in this little smaller fourth wave of a larger third wave, and that the 4 and the 5 in a bigger time frame are yet to come. And this fourth wave can even be of a degree smaller as well. So there is still upside left. We're wrapping up the fourth and fifth waves, as we say in the Elliott wave. As again, wrapping up the fourth and fifth waves for Bitcoin and as well as some of these other ones. And it looks like before we get there that Ethereum is subdividing higher, which we cannot foresee, but can always happen. So here we start off with Binance Coin. Binance Coin has made a new all-time high already yesterday and today as well, and should be wrapping up also here these 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5 waves for a much larger fifth wave to that 850 plus or minus 50 target zone. This can morph into a ending diagonal, by the way. It doesn't have to be a standard fib-based impulse pattern where 4 and 1 don't overlap and we always get these nice stair stepping higher. It can be a set of ABCs where wave 1 is ABC, wave 2 is ABC, 3, 4, 5 are also ABCs. Excuse me, to be determined. But bottom line is that as long as we can stay above that critical 720 level, we're going to look higher. It's been retested today. And if we break below, I would say all the way down here at around 630, 620, that would not be a good sign. The symmetry target, however, has been achieved. That was really quick from the bottom of August 5th to the top here in late August. And we add that symmetry to that top, and then we get 790 to 800 reached. These are just symmetry targets. They don't necessarily represent final targets. We still believe Binance Coin has higher to go with at least 850 in sight. Now, some wonder why I, for example, ditched Cardano and Avalanche. Well, the reason is they're not making really uptrend highs. If I look here at Cardano, it is still well below its 2021 high. So yes, it's been a fantastic rally from about 30 cents to 120. Okay, 400% rally, of course, but it's not doing, for example, what Bitcoin is doing, or even I know Ethereum is not at the uptrend high, but it is almost there. And the same here for Avalanche. If I look here at Avalanche, it hasn't even reached above its early 2024 high. I don't really like these type of just a bounce, or XRP for that matter, okay? That one starts to look better, I must admit. I cannot just follow everything. But here we have then also TRX. TRX is doing great. Look at that, wonderful candle. And of course we have, of course we have Bitcoin, massive candle there as well. And of course we have Ethereum catching up really nice as well. This looks like a strong chart to me. So that's why I follow these type of cryptos and not the ones that are just a bounce. Now, here is some work by Fidelity about Bitcoin. Where might Bitcoin's price go from here? And some of these experts say that, we were already in a confirmed bull market in 2023. So 24 is just almost still half of what 2023 was in percent gains. And if the past is any guide, we're just halfway through this bull market. And more upside should be had. Liquidity is positive. The Federal Reserve's interest policy is positive. So those are all tailwinds for Bitcoin. Also, the macroeconomic factors are also looking good. Thus, we must look higher, which matches with our bigger picture Elliott wave count, that we still need to enter the mature bull. Most of the time, big gains come from the mature bulls where we see a lot of volatility. Okay, that is still a very strong type of market, as you can see here in 2017. Massive gains is, of course, log scale. Here in 2021, massive gains. So we expect the same in 2025. till the end of that year, and then we should enter a year-long bear market, potentially longer, before the next bull run starts. But again, in accordance with that article, we don't believe either that this bull run is over and that there are still good times ahead. Can still do a ABC for a irregular flat wave 4. All depends, of course, on what information becomes available to traders and investors. We're holding the first warning level, second, third, etc. So we can still move back to 85 to 90,000 for the C wave and then a wave 5, 4, 5, okay, to complete this larger third wave. So we're still in green 5 of red wave 3, right? Green 5, red wave 3. On the monthly time frame, I simply cannot add all these micro and minute waves. Not necessary either. This is still a very strong looking chart. So this is the bearish potential, short-term bearish, back to, I would say, probably 85 to 90,000 with upper end preferred for a flat wave 4, and then the wave 5 into the 110 to 115,000. Okay, that's the most bearish alternative I can find. The bullish one is presented here, where we see a 3, 4, and 5 more directly higher to, I would say, 106 to 116,000, somewhere around there, with a nice middle at around 108,000, which matches other people's forecasts where they're looking for 109 to 110,000 based on a bigger picture targets. So if we break, of course, above the all-time high, then this is the preferred wave count. Honestly, since it's a bull run, it should already be the preferred wave count. We just want to make sure we don't get caught on the wrong side with this irregular flat B wave. But even that one, again, will resolve higher. All right, what about Ethereum? I know I said yesterday that we should be looking for this gray wave 4. Unfortunately, or fortunately, the market decided to subdivide. This rally here is a little overlapping ugly, but it is what it is. So I placed a tentative blue wave 4 at yesterday's low, and we're now in blue wave 5. I've really looked hard at the price action here in mid-November. It's very difficult to reconcile. So we might maybe have to place this orange wave 4 not here at the mid-November low, but a week later. And then this is one, and this is one, and etc. So we're then in a subdividing wave 5. Again, the upside target should then be for this wave 5 of 5, somewhere around 40 to 4,100. A pullback, probably back to about 3,600, retest of the trend line. I wouldn't want to place the gray wave for that low. It's probably somewhere here, and then a wave 5, and then another wave 4, and then another wave 5. Okay, so we're extending. We've already extended quite a lot, but again, the market can always decide to subdivide more based on whatever price information becomes available, or information that becomes available to alter price. So we topped nicely for this wave 3, we bottomed nicely for this wave 4, and we're now in the subdividing wave 5 here. Okay, so is it going to be 361.8? 261.8, 561.8 to be determined. So we simply have our warning levels on the map and we stick with them. And as long as we stay above those, we can move higher. Bigger picture wise, it really starts to look at a nice triangular fourth wave here in black, an A, a B, and a C. And that we're now in this wave 5, once again to about 10,000 plus minus 2,500. That's my ideal upside target. Some of you have been with me for a long time and might remember that I've been calling that out. I simply don't know exactly how we're going to get there, right? When we're here in 2022, I don't know exactly how we're going to get there. Simply go by, as long as we hold these lows, we will get there. That's the bottom line. Now, if we can get a 20-25% decline in between, for sure we can. I just cannot forecast that that far out. But for now, this still looks good. And those that have been with me for a long time should hopefully appreciate these type of insights, because the Elliott wave simply tells us we're missing a larger fifth wave up one way or another. Okay, even if we place this black wave 4 here at the 2022 low and all make it 1s and 2s, it's fine. It still looks that way. I prefer this continuation triangle, and that we have a nice breakout soon and target as high as that. 10,000 plus minus 2,500. Of course, you can always extend. For all I care, can go to 25,000, but that's based on longer-term Fibonacci extensions, not shown on the chart. Link still looks good. I think we can reach well into the 60s for this one, contingent on holding, of course, above the summer lows. BITO might also subdivide similar to Bitcoin and then target again around 28. A little bit higher might be possible. If we go to the 200%, we go to 29. It's awfully close to the ideal wave 5 of 3 target zone. Okay, so far so good. And a breakout above last week's high here, which is at about 26, can then target that 28 to 29. ETHE, also here subdividing. Then we have orange 1, orange 2, 3, 4, 5 for a massively subdividing gray wave 5. I like it. So far so good. As long as we stay above the warning levels for the bulls, we can allow for this pattern to unfold to about 36, pull back to about the low 30s, and then another rally into the low 40s. Seems very, very doable. IBIT, same as, of course, BITO. GBTC, of course, follows the same. Then we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 setup underway where we can target somewhere around 63, which is awfully close to the ideal upside target of the orange wave 5 based on Fibonacci extensions we had at 62. So you can see here how this wave 3 gets to 61.8, a pullback for wave 4 to about 58, and then of course a 5-point rally, 58 plus 5, gets us to 63, which is awfully close to 62, which is I believe the 400% extension. And then a pullback once again probably to the low 50s range for wave 4, and then a wave 5. Well into the mid 60s to high 60s, ideally for this wave 3, then another 4 and another 5. Okay, same as here, another 3, 4, 5. Okay, large 3, large 4, large 5. Beautiful. All right, we remain bullish as we always sign off on our emails every day as we do an update. We remain bullish on all of these tickers. For the intermediate to long term, with of course the usual pullbacks along the way, which we still believe are buying opportunities. And we see no reason to turn bearish until we go below much lower levels from this fall, I would say the October-November lows. If that happens, then something is amiss and afoot with our wave count, but I don't think so that is going to be the case. The charts still look long and strong. Prices above the rising 10, 20, 50, 200 day here for BITO. If we look here at Bitcoin, it's above its rising 10, 20, 50. Everything looks bullish, so it's hard to be bearish if the charts look great. Breakouts above the previous all-time highs. And they're going to look here into the low 100,000s before we see another 10, 15% pullback and then another rally. Once we complete the red wave 3, we should go into a prolonged red wave 4. Could be pretty steep in the sense that the green wave 4 was more shallow and prolonged, and then the red wave 4 might be more steep and fast. As we enter the mature bull market, we might indeed see that, as we only have 1 year then to wrap up that 4 and 5 wave in red as well, and meaning this one. Wrap up this one and that one. Okay, so we're getting close, but close is no cigar, and we're still not there yet, not by a long shot. 114,000 is the minimum upside target for Bitcoin, and I think we're going to well achieve that. And then of course 246,000 to 440,000 is still possible. Yes, we can go that high. That would be insane if we go that high. That'd be a 400% extension, and it is possible. My phone's ringing. I gotta go. Take care. Trade safe. And I'll catch you all on Friday.